Hi everybody, we've come here to Soulful Fitness today to think about taking a short break with the whole family. We're all doing odd things at the moment, working from home, children at home, sometimes lots of relatives around or not, whatever. It's really great to take a break from whatever you're doing, just check your body and have a bit of a stretch, refocus, and then back to whatever you were doing. So it's going to be a short session, and we'll start off with a stretching exercise. Now the purpose of this is really just to start with extending a stretch and then relaxing in between. So we're being more aware of our tensions in our bodies and learning how to release them. So we're looking for the opposites. Here we go. First of all, I'll show you what the movements are, and then we'll talk about exercising the mind. So we're going to start with our posture, feet shoulder width apart. Knees are off lock, shoulders are relaxed, bring them back, make sure they're relaxed. And straight up. Imagine an invisible thread pulling up the center of your spine. Nice and straight, shoulders back, knees off lock. Okay, we're going to start slowing. It is Tai Chi, so we are doing things slowly. We're going to slowly let the arms just drift up to shoulder height. Turn your palms up. And now we're going to sink down with the knees, sunk elbows right back close to you. We're going to reach out to the side. Stretch as if you're trying to touch the walls. Now, relax a little bit. We're going to bring our hands across in front. Okay. And as we bring our hands out, we're again reaching, and then we're going to straighten up. Okay, sinking down again. I want you to cross your wrists. Okay, keep those wrists crossed, pushing your hands away. You can see that the knees are still bent. The knees are over the toes. Separate the hands and bring back the elbows. Oh, feel those shoulder blades come back. Sinking down again. We're going to bring the hands across in front. Reach, relax, and raising the hands up. Again, find the ceiling. Reach as if you're trying to touch it. And relax. Soft fists at the shoulders. Reaching up and sinking down. Okay, you're going to take your left hand, put it up towards your left shoulder. We're going to push, stretching. Drop the hands down, bring the other one up. We're going to push, stretch, relax. Bringing the hands together at hip height. Okay, lifting up, turning over, and we're going to drop those hands down towards the floor. Drop your head down, unlock the knees, and gather up the energy from the earth. Okay, let's come up again. And the left hand goes up. Stretch and reach. Relax. Hands go by each other. And the other way. Stretch and reach. Feel the tension there. Now relax. Going to cross the wrists again. Pushing away. Up, inside, out. And again, dropping the elbows back. Reach as far as you can, stretching, relaxing. Coming to the front and drop the hands down. Okay. All right, now have a shake. Shake your feet, shake your hands. So what we've done there is really extend to the stretch and feel the tension in the stretch, all the muscles working. then relax, being very deliberate about relaxing in between. So that raises awareness of the tensions in your body. So that is the physical movement, and we've done it slowly, so I hope you've been able to follow along easily enough. So now I want you to think about, well, not think about, I would like to point out to you the mental exercise. The mental exercise of the visualization involved in the movement. So they're all named after animals or nature of some kind. And so what we'll do is really pay attention with mind to the names of the movements. So imagine, now we can imagine if we've got children here with the family group doing our stretching exercise. Children are so good at visualizing. I'm sure that they'll really be able to follow this. So just use your minds to imagine as I tell you what the names of the movements are. Okay, everybody. I did want to say one other thing though. There's also a possibility to do this exercise seated. So if we've got an older person in the room who perhaps doesn't feel comfortable standing, hasn't got good balance, or any of those things, or restricted on space, this exercise can be done seated. So sit on the chair, and as long as the back is away from the chair, up straight, shoulders relaxed, the same upper body movements can be done without worrying about sinking with the knees. Okay, so this time we're going to exercise the mind while we're exercising the body. Same movements. We take a nice deep breath in and breathing out fully. Yes. Okay. We start with the sun rising. Just imagine the sun rises. Sinking down, if you are standing, elbows back. This is the bird stretches its wings. So you can just imagine that bird stretching its wings in the morning. Now relax. We are going to have fish swim. So those fish are just gliding through the water. Got your mind on that? Sinking down now. We're going to have a rabbit. This is it. Can we imagine those rabbit ears? The rabbit digs the earth. So we're pushing down, digging, inside out. That's it. And elbows back. Again, elbows. Feel the shoulder blades come back there. Next, we're going to have calm water. So can you see the surface of a lake perhaps? Then that water evaporates up to the heavens, making soft fists. That's going to fall as rain. Then we have a flower bud coming up, and that flower blossoms, opening out. Now again, you're doing the opposite me, so it'll be your left hand to your shoulder, and we're going to push the cloud. Dropping the hand down, the other one comes up, and we push the cloud. We're going to have the hands together at hip height, lifting the heavens, and pressing the earth. Again, go as far as little as you like, and then unlock the knees. Gather the energy from the earth. Raising up, we're going to take that left hand again first, and the bird stretches its wings. Swapping those hands, the bird is stretching its wings. Can you imagine that? Then we have the rabbit. See those ears? That rabbit is going to now dig the earth. And elbows back. And now it's the end of the day, and the sun sets. Okay. And have a shake. Shake the feet, shake the hands, wiggle the shoulders, have a good wiggle. Okay, well, I hope that you've been able to imagine all of those things happening, so that really exercises the mind by keeping focused on what those movements mean and how they were formed in the first place. So with that stretching exercise, we should feel nice and stretched, and we should have our minds empty of all the thoughts that keep coming at us all day. And now, after that, we can do some other stretching, not particularly stretching exercises that would be more Tai Chi, more sort of martial art movements, not in the sequence that we do, in the form, but just individual exercises. So I'm going to start with my feet shoulder width apart, everybody, and shoulders relaxed. Okay, I've got soft fists at my hips. This is a lot of weight transfer this time. So sinking down, we're going to transfer all of the weight to one foot. Now that's all of the weight, so that I can start slowly lifting my heel from the floor, placing the foot in front. And as I've done that, I'm going to bring my weight forward and I'm going to punch with the opposite fist. Okay, bringing that fist back as I bring the weight back, stepping in. Transfer the weight. I have to transfer the weight 100%. Step and punch. Keep your eye on your imaginary target. Transfer the weight, place the foot down, bring the weight forward, transfer the weight back, stepping in. Again, transfer the weight, step, punch, opposite hand, and back, stepping. So this is one of the basic foundation movements of Tai Chi that we need to do. Slow down, we need to transfer the weight in a particular way, and keeping those movements very precise. And raising up and relax. Okay. We haven't talked about breathing at all, and obviously it's really important to keep the breath nice, deep breaths, and exhaling fully. And those breaths and movements are all coordinated. So let us again take a shoulder width stance, nice and straight, always checking the posture before we begin. And this time we're going to focus on the breath. We're going to breathe in, sweeping the hands up. And exhale fully, coming down. So coordinate with the movements, breathing in and exhale fully. Now everybody breathes at a different rate, of course, so don't want you to run out of breath. If that's just too slow for you, just work at your own pace, very important. But if you can do breathing in and breathing out. If that's too slow for you and you need to have another timing, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. So you get 2 bursts instead of the 1. Breathing in deeply and exhaling fully. And relax with that. Okay, great for the shoulders. The butterfly is another exercise that is, again, great for the shoulders, and also breathing, slowing down the breathing. And again, it is something to visualize, keep our minds on the movement, keep the mind focused without all that brain clutter or the things that our brain keeps telling us all the time. Let's just put that aside for now and use your mind to imagine a butterfly. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out. We breathe in as we cross the wrists and breathe out. Breathe in, straightening up, and breathe out, and in and out. Remember to keep your mind on the image of the butterfly and the breath. Breathing in and out. Now this time we're going to do something different. We're just going to twist at the waist, go across in front and behind. Back to the centre, over the other side. Back to the centre, keeping your mind focused on that breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And that butterfly spreading its wings. We'll come back to the centre. How are the youngsters going with this, imagining the butterfly? Really, usually very good at it. And relax. Okay, nice shake again. Shake your feet and hands, shoulders, give yourself a wiggle. And okay, let's bring our attention back to our different parts of our body. We'll start with the fingers. Look at this, we're going to stretch and relax. We're going to do wiggles and we're going to do all sorts of things to keep those knuckles all working properly. We're going to just bring our attention to how those hands feel. Okay, what about the wrists? Let's see how the wrists feel. Bring your attention back to your wrists as we do big circles, rotating the wrists. And reverse that, take that back the other way. Keep your attention on the wrists. See if there's anything going on in there. Keep them moving. Okay, and relax. Okay, what about the neck? Let's bring our attention to the neck. See how that's feeling. We'll start by slowly lifting the hands up. Then we turn the palms. As we bring the palms towards us, we bring the chin in. And then we're going to push the chin away. And then drop down. When we drop down, we push that chin into the chest and just hold it for a couple of seconds while we stretch the back of the neck. Okay, now relax, we're going to do that again. Slowly up, keeping the attention on the neck. Reaching out and down. Stretching the back there, back of the neck. One more of those. And lifting the neck up, the head up. Again, we're going to take one hand, looking over the fingertips. We're going to take that out to the shoulder. Feel that chin come right as close to your side as you can, as comfortable. Back, swapping over and over to the other side. Again, your attention is on the neck. Don't move the body. We don't need to move the body at all. Just the arms, the eyes, the neck, the chin, the head. And down. I'm going to tip the ear towards the shoulder. And slowly over to the other side. So we're just stretching that. How good is that when you release those tensions that you've accumulated in your neck and shoulder area? Then the shoulders, we'll roll those. Just having an opportunity to see if there's any tensions there and release the tensions. That's particularly good if you've been sitting at a computer, sitting at a desk, reading, holding a book, sitting still for a while. It's really great. We don't realise how much tension we're accumulating in the shoulders, and this is a chance to bring attention to the shoulders and release. That's a great exercise for doing that. Before we get ready to go back to the desk again, or whatever it was we were doing. Raising up, oh, that's tense. Feel the tension and then just drop. So tense and drop. Tense and drop. Releasing those tensions from the shoulders. Okay. Again, with the shoulder blades, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out. Okay. All right. We want to bring attention now to the middle area, to the waist. We're going to imagine we're holding a ball. With that imaginary ball, we're going to twist at the waist, take the ball over to the side, swap the hands around the ball, and take the ball over to the other side. Now we're focusing on the waist area at the moment, as well as the palms facing each other, these energy points in your palms of your hands facing each other. We're breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. A nice, gentle spinal twist, lovely. Releasing tensions. And hope that makes your back feel really lovely. Okay, and relax the ball. Okay, we're going to go down to the hip area. So we need a wider stance. Take your feet wider, sink down, transfer all of your weight. That opens up the hips. We're going to push on a wall. Imagine there's a wall there. Pushing on that, using those muscles, internal muscles, stretching and pushing, and then relax, 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 coming across. Find the imaginary wall, pushing, and relax. So we're bringing our attention to the hip area now. While we're pushing on this imaginary wall. Okay, and back to shoulder width. Transfer the weight. We're going to sink down a little bit. Transfer the weight from side to side, from one foot to the other. Okay, great. When we've got all of our weight on one foot, we can rest this heel, opposite heel on the floor, raising up the toe. We're going to bring attention down to our ankles now. Focusing on the ankles, we're just having a stretch, and we're bringing that toe up. We're going to raise the heel as high as we can, and we're rotating the ankle. Keeping that ankle going. Keeping your attention on the ankle. We'll do the other foot. Transfer again. This is the side to side. This way again, keeping the attention on the ankle. Transferring the weight, side to side. There. So we've brought our attention back to each different areas of our bodies to bring attention, focus on those areas and be aware of any tensions, releasing them, exercising them. And we're almost finished this early session, so we'll do just again, before we go back to whatever we were doing before, our busy work, we can do just what we call go back to the moving meditation. So this is holding a ball. We're using our minds to focus on the ball. And as I said before, when there are children in the group, they're fantastic at imagining. So let's just keep our mind on the ball. And this is great, of course, for all ages. We've got our energy points facing each other. And we can do this also seated in the chair if we're not getting up. We can take it over to the side. Breathe in, nice deep breath as we rotate the hands around the ball, back to the other side. Breathing out. So we're breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. So with other thoughts put aside, we're simply paying attention to the hands, to the breath, to the image of the ball, as we just have this, finish the chance to have a relax, reform our energy, and then ready back to the workplace. And relax. Okay, so I hope that was enough brief introduction for you to have a little break from your work, away, exercise the mind, exercise the body, nice stretching, keep your energy flowing, and putting aside thoughts for a little time in order to really be refreshed. So a snippet of Tai Chi exercise, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for being here.